Hey TKA, it's Olivia Othmer here. I wanted to start off by thanking the senior class for voting me on to this year's homecoming court. These past 6 years at TKA have been very enjoyable. I've made some of my favorite memories and learned many life lessons. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 pieces of advice as you continue your high school years. As you know, TKA is a school dedicated to excellence, which is one of my favorite things about this school and brings me to my first piece of advice. Take every opportunity that is given to you. We are so privileged to go to such an amazing school. I wish I would have taken advantage of more of those opportunities. Whether that is to participate in the conservatory, join the STEM program, or play a sport, just do it. But in my personal opinion, if you can only choose one, play a sport. I've been honored to play in the volleyball program every year I've been here, and it has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. My favorite memory at TKA was beating Oxbridge in a 5-set match sophomore year and the whole crowd flooded the court. Oh yeah, and if you play a sport, that means you have to beat Oxbridge. It's a non-negotiable. Not only have I made my favorite memories, I've also made some of my best friends. McKenna, Lily, Sarah, and JoJo, thank you for making this season so much fun. And shout out to Ed Sheeran, Will Pritchard, for being the best QB1 and always showing out to the games. My second piece of advice is to remember nothing is as big of a deal as you think it is. I promise you will never remember the math quiz you bombed or the bad hair day you had. Everyone is worried about themselves and are probably insecure about the same things you're worried about. So be yourself. I promise that you'll enjoy your life so much more. My third piece of advice is to ask for help. If you didn't realize already, life's hard. Between school, friends, and sports, you'll struggle. I'm so grateful for my family who have helped me along the way. Dad, you're a literal goat. Thank you for being my best friend through everything. I don't know what I would do without you. Mom, thank you for all you've sacrificed for me to live this wonderful life. Logan, thank you for setting the bar so high in literally everything. I'm pushed to be my best just so I can keep up with you. TKA is also filled with so many wonderful people who care about you and want the best for you. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and honest with your teachers because they want to be there for you. I personally have been blessed by so many teachers, including Mr. Masson, Mrs. Martin, Mrs. Maples, Prof, Coach Letty, Coach Furtado, Queen Stack, and Mrs. Sherman. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I hope you know the impact you've made on my life. I love you all so much. My fourth piece of advice is to have true friends in and outside the TKA bubble. Having friends outside the TKA bubble is so helpful and can be a nice breath of fresh air. I'm blessed to say I have so many true friends. So as you would have guessed, it's time for more shoutouts. Caroline and Paris, you both are like sisters to me. And even though you guys don't go to King's, despite Paris going to every King's function, I know it would have been impossible to survive high school without you. To my spirit sister Margot, thank you for being up for any adventure and wearing the matching sparkly purple backpack with me. I wouldn't want to shoot hot dogs out of a t-shirt gun with anyone else. Olivia Higgins, you are the sweetest soul and brightest light in my life. Caminella, thanks for all the laughs you've given me over the years. And you're welcome, Cami, for getting you that job at Lola Chic. Shout out to the guys of the group, Trevor, Jack, Steven, and of course my favorite international student, Preston. I'm so happy that we're all friends. I know Jack is looking pretty snazzy right now. I'm just hoping your muscles don't feel too tight in that suit. Thanks for escorting me today. Shout out to the best prefects Kings has ever seen. Also, shout out to the hottest man on earth, Zac Efron. Can't wait to marry you. Oh yeah, and J-Bay, I guess you're pretty cool too. Finally, my last piece of advice is to have faith. I know I will probably never get the chance to speak to the student body like this again, so I wanted to take the opportunity to let you know that God loves you and has a plan. No matter what you are going through, God is bigger. No matter what you're worried about, God's going to be there for you and you're in His hands. Lean on Him and have faith. Thanks for listening to me for the past 3 minutes. I hope you learned something. Have a great day, TKA.